Alright, what's up everybody? I'll be sparing you from too long of an intro for once because I see we have quite an episode ahead of us. It is the longest one so far of Squid Game, Season 1, Episode 6 of course, which I see is called Gganbu. I hope I'm saying that somewhat right, or pronouncing it somewhat right. I wouldn't know what they are referring to with that, although I would think that it might be kind of the name of the next game that we're playing or something like that. Yeah, but obviously, like, we're in this position now that we have not really found ourselves in yet, where for once I feel like there's not too many questions lingering out there. I'm rather just looking forward to seeing where they're gonna take it now, because I have honestly no idea. Of course, the couple of mysteries that we're still trying to unravel mainly come down to the cop guy who just found out that these Squid Games are being held annually, I guess, and it seems like his brother won a previous edition. Once again, I wasn't really too sure what was going on there, and the full details of like how long his brother had been missing. Yeah, what could that possibly be about, right? I have no idea. Another thing that we kind of saw is that, of course, the old guy, he's not really doing too well, and I assume, yeah, that's gonna lead to something in this episode. I'm honestly really fearful for him. Like, I would not be surprised if he's gonna die anytime now. Because I kind of figured myself already that, like, well, some of these some of these characters that we're focusing on, surely there's like one or two that are gonna die by the end of the season. I was like really sure about that from the get-go, pretty much. Yeah, and seeing the way the old guy is doing right now, he would definitely be the first on the list to have the most likelihood of that happening to, right? But we're gonna see about that. Let's cross our fingers that that's not the case. Yeah, man, that being said, of course, another little storyline that kind of got resolved finally, came to a climax, which did involve the cop guy already, was, of course, that there was a little group within the pink suit guys that had gone rogue. They were selling organs to make some extra cash. All of them got killed. The one guy, the doctor guy, he met his demise as well. So that's what I mean. Like, they clearly brought that storyline kind of into play to help the cop guy find more out about the games and the people involved with them. He then later obviously managed, therefore, to learn about how they hold these events annually and all the stuff that I talked about in the beginning here of the intro. But yeah, that part definitely kind of got resolved, right? And so now it's kind of the big question is like, okay, where do we go from here? We have 3 more games to go. 4 more episodes in total, I think. So I would assume that we're going to finish all these games by the end of the season. And then I'm very curious where they're going to kind of wrap this up. I've heard a lot of people actually say, and again, I shouldn't be looking into this too much, but it's just a general thing that I heard, is that some people are a little bit mixed on the ending, or maybe a lot of people are. So I'd be very fascinated to see what that's about. I don't know if I'm going to be mixed on it or not, or if I'm going to like it, who knows. But again, like I mainly wonder, how are they going to resolve, this addition, I guess, of the games. Is there going to be a winner coming out of it? What does that mean? Because, of course, now we got these that the cop guy's brother already won the game previously, but and that was like a prior edition, like 5 years ago, I think. So clearly he was still in some way involved now. What does that mean, right? And that's kind of the main things that I have lingering in my mind at the moment, what I'm thinking about. Yeah, and I'm just fascinated to see where it goes. So I'd say we should just get into the episode, because like I said, it's the longest one, over an hour I see, so very much looking forward to it. And of course, if you enjoy my reactions, we've actually finished this show over on Patreon now. Episodes 7, 8, and 9 are all up there. So if you can't wait to see my reaction to those and already want to see and hear all my thoughts about it, then definitely make sure you support me on Patreon. It's, of course, going to be linked on top of the description, so you can get both the full-length reactions as well as early access to all the other episodes. Yeah, and basically finish the show there should you already want to see my impressions of those. But that being said, let's dive into episode 6 of Squid Game. I guess we're gonna get a game at the beginning of an episode for once. Pretty sure that's the first time. Oh man. I guess they're trying to send a message here. I should not be laughing at this, but yeah, this guy's realizing now that that's obviously the doctor guy. And he just thought that he was taking a long bathroom break. Well, that's kind of an ominous sound for the intro for once here. I'm so fearful for this guy, honestly, because you know that if he's taking evidence and stuff, he's never gonna get away with that. I've played too many, like, horror games. Well, actually, I haven't played that many, but in all the ones that I played, that's what happens.
네 번째 게임에 오신 참가자 여러분을 환영합니다. 이번 게임은 2인 1조로 진행됩니다. 자신과 함께 게임을 하기를 원하는 사람을 찾아 두 사람을
we're gonna play in couples this time.
악수를 하면 짝이 됩니다.
나랑 같이 해주면 내가 오빠가 시키는 건 뭐든지 다.
Oh
내가
god.
뭘 해줄 수 있는지 알면 깜짝 놀랄 걸.
I would almost say, don't stick your dick in crazy. I don't know if that will make it to the YouTube cut.
아니야. 아 괜찮아. 야 너희들이 진짜 잘 맞겠다. 난 또 다른 사람이랑 하면 되지.
Yeah, he's gonna have no, but I'm telling you, dude, he's gonna have to work with somebody. Yeah, I don't know. It could be the old guy too, in all honesty, but that, or he's just gonna have to work with somebody we don't see coming.
이 도시 없으면은 사람들이 자네를 우습게 볼 거야.
Such a nice guy, man, but I'm so fearful for him, seriously. Maybe I'm saying this prematurely as well, but I'm almost coming up with this concept now where, because they're playing in couples, one of them is gonna have to die for every couple that's formed.
잘 부탁드립니다, 형님.
But then we'd probably have a few main characters dying, so I don't know about that actually.
나랑 하자.
알죠? 아까 그 반칙한 놈 처형당해서 여기 39명 남은 거.
Oh, so there's gonna be one solo player.
한 명이 남어.
그럼 어떻게 되는 거죠?
뭘 어떻게 돼? 남으면 자동 탈락이겠지. 저기 저 노인네가 남겠네.
Fucking hell, man. So, okay, so he is gonna team up with the old guy, I guess, but... See, this is why I love... That's him, right?
영아님.
Yeah.
나가실래요?
This is why I love him, man. Because in the beginning, in the very first episode, he seemed quite selfish. And now, more and more, he's like really... showing a completely different side of himself.
언니, 나랑 하자. 씨발 좆달 이 새끼들 다 꺼져. 우리 여자들끼리 뭉쳐서 하자. 나 여자랑도 잘해. 언니 내가
Oh god. I have a feeling that the solo player actually will be kind of alright. So maybe this is... I hope I'm correct in that assumption. I mean, they're not shooting her on the spot, so I guess that's a good thing.
그래 이겨서 같이 나가자. 돈 가지고 가족한테 돌아가는 거야. 네 형.
This is an interesting location or set or whatever you want to call it.
이런 동네에서
It just kind of looks like a Call of Duty multiplayer map.
어릴 때 이런 비슷한 골목에서 살았어.
Although quite narrow, but...
이렇게 해서 냈든가?
예 맞아요. 이렇게. 영감님. 아니 깐부님. 우리가 이 동네 구슬 싹 다 쓸어버립시다.
This guy is way too innocent for this whole place, man.
게임은 각자 자신의 구슬을 가지고 지금 여러분의 옆에 있는 짝과 시합을 벌여 상대의 구슬 10개를 모두 따내는 사람이 승리합니다.
Wait, what?
다시 한번 말씀드립니다. 각자 자신의 구슬을 가지고 옆에
Yeah.
있는 짝과
Dude,
시합을
this is
벌여
exactly what I said.
10개를 모두 따내는 사람이 승리합니다.
You're competing against the other one, aren't? Oh man. I mean, that had. Oh god, dude, that means that there's like 3 or 4 main characters that's gonna die.
예뻐. 영감님.
Does he realize what's happening?
제한 시간은 30분입니다. 시작합니다.
우리 딱 한 판으로 끝내자. 다 걸고 딱 한 판만 해.
That would seem like something they would do.
넌 남은 시간 동안 나랑 저러고 있고 싶냐?
Oh man. I love how she is just so tired of her shit and she doesn't give a fuck.
무슨 얘기?
She's just there to mess around.
다른 사람들한테 못해보.
Oh man.
어차피 우리 중에 하나는 여기서 죽어.
Yo, how close is he? Oh. 15 versus 5, damn.
네가 잡아.
저 형이랑 하기 싫어요. 선생님, 저 다른 사람이랑 하고 싶어요.
쓸데없는 소리 하지 말고 빨리 접어.
이노는 내 치매예요. 제정신이 아닙니다. 이렇게 되면 저는 그냥 기권한 거 아닙니까? 게임을 할 수가 없잖아요. 예?
I guess that's not how it works. Oh man.
딱 한 번만 해봐요. 이거 정말 재밌어요.
나 집에 가고 싶어.
당신이 여기 혹이 있어서 어차피 죽을 거라 상관없을지 모르겠지만 난 꼭 여기서 살아서 나가야 돼. 난 살아서 나가야 된다고.
슬지르지 마.
I feel so bad for both of them.
놀아주면 될 거 아니야.
너 속임수 쓰지.
형, 왜 그래요?
네가 어떻게 계속 이길 수가 있어? 이 게임 확률이 반반인데. 야, 쉽게 말이 안 되잖아. 지금 이 상황이.
아니에요. 제가 아무것도 안 했어요.
Dude, this whole thing is so fucked up, dude.
나 속인 거지. 너 이런 거 해본 적 없다며? 어떻게 속였어? 말해.
Because I totally understand his anger, but at the same time, Ali is such a nice guy.
내가 나은 줄 알고.
But
그래서
yeah, this is the situation you're in.
내가 나? 동생이랑 같이 지낼 집 하나 구하고 북에 있는 엄마 데리고 와야지. 야, 400억이면 그런 거 하고도 남아. 그런 거 말고 뭐 없어? 뭐 어디 가고 싶은 데라든지. 제주도. 제주도? TV에서 봤는데 조선 땅 안 갖고 꼭 외국 갔더라. 야, 스케일이 제주도가 뭐냐? 뭐 하와이 아니 몰디브 정도는 가줘야지. 모히또도 한잔하고.
내가 여기서 죽으면 우리 식구 다 죽어. 미안해요. 형. 미안합니다. 나도 가족 있습니다. 야, 알리야. 야, 너만 나 도와주면 우리 둘 다 살 수 있는 방법 있어.
짱 맞구나.
아 빨리 좀 하세요. 헐.
Oh man, you know he's got it.
내가
Oh man.
몇 개 걸었어요.
Okay, he's definitely making a comeback now.
내가 생각하기에 이 안에서 결국 몇 팀은 끝까지 승부가 안 나게 될 거야.
Yeah, then they both die, don't they?
이 게임은 룰이 뭐였어? 30분 안에 한 명이 다른 사람 구슬을 모두 따면 통과. 말이 안 되잖아. 승부가 안 났는데. 그치?
네.
그럼 그때는 팀 대결로 가게 될 거야.
I mean, are you really gonna risk this, not knowing whether that's even true? Because it sounds like
414번 탈락.
I don't know. I would not necessarily buy that that's what's gonna happen.
나 저렇게 만들고 싶어?
넌 여기 오기 전에 죽은 사람 본 적 있어? 처음 본 건 우리 엄마였어. 학교 갔다 집에 돌아오니까 엄마가 방바닥에 누워서 죽어 있었어. 그 옆엔 아버지란 인간이 칼을 들고 서 있었고. 그 다음으로 본 건 우리 아버지시지. 그 옆에 칼을 들고 서 있던 건 나였고.
Actually, I just realized we still haven't found out what happened to the one girl who ended up solo, you know, the crazy one.
잠깐만요. 홀.
Maybe she somehow will have anything to do with the people who can't decide who wins. Oh, he lost, didn't he? Holy shit, dude, what now?
뭐라고 했지?
Did he really not hear him?
방금 뭐라고 했냐고?
Oh, he's I mean, he's clearly gonna lie. Yeah.
저기요.
Oh, God. That's so gonna be messing with his morals. If the old guy actually ends up dead now as well, he's not gonna be forgiving himself for that
정말
for the rest of the games
이길 수 있어요?
and after.
알리야. 그 주머니. 그렇게 들고 다니면 위험해. 다들 막판에 미친놈들처럼 변할 텐데 무슨 일이 벌어질지 몰라. 우리 이거 잃어버리면 끝이야. 알지? 내가 가지고 다니게 안전하게 해줄게.
Oh.
하나 남았는데.
Oh, God. He's gonna be scared shitless.
덕수야. 그동안 즐거웠다.
It's gonna go in. Really, that had to happen? Oh, you gotta be shitting me, man.
들어갔어 내 파란 주술. 그동안 즐거웠다 이 개새끼야.
Holy shit. Oh, he's running. Oh, he's about... Oh my... Yo. God.
네, 여섯, 여덟, 열어. 영감님, 잠깐만요. 영감님.
I mean, that's kind of karma. But at this point, I don't know who I should be rooting for anymore, dude. Like, that's the fucked up thing. It's like, I mean, you're just fighting for survival, right? Like, what can he do? But at the same time, it's obviously a super shitty thing that he did. Yeah, I don't know. I literally can't even form an opinion on that.
너 뭐 하는 거야?
Is she just, like, sacrificing herself?
내가 졌네. 너 뭐 하는 짓이냐고. 참 좀 멋있게 좀 지게 해줘라. 혼자 개꿈 잡지 말고 다시 던지라고. 난 없어. 뭐? 너는 여기서 나갈 이유가 있지만 난 없어.
That's why she was asking her all the
그래서
questions.
나가면
Wow.
뭐랄까 이유가 있는 사람이 나가는 게 맞잖아. 그게 맞잖아.
This girl, in like 2 episodes, she turned into the best character of this whole show.
너는 꼭 살아서 나가. 그래서 엄마도 만나고 동생도 찾고 제주도에도 꼭 가.
Wow. All this time I was trying to figure out what they were doing with this character, and now I get it, and it's like, man.
형, 상우 형.
Oh, right. Yeah, see, for some reason I'd not even caught on to this. I think I was talking about something at the time, but I quickly realized after he had stolen them from him. Holy shit, man! This episode just turned all kinds of characters into fucking evil people. Dude, that's fucking crazy, man.
강세병 고마워. 나랑 같이 해줘서.
This is like tragic as hell, but so fucking well done.
한 번만 더 해요. 예? 제발 한 번만요. 그런 억지가 어디 있어요? 말이 안 되는 거잖아.
Like, I have this gut feeling that
그럼 자네가 날
there's not one of them coming out alive
내
out of this.
뜻을 가져간 건 말이 되고
Oh, he knew. He just pretended all this time.
가져. 자네 거야. 우리는 깐부잖아. 기억 안 나? 우리 손가락 걸고 깐부 맺은 거.
This old guy is way too good of a person, man. I said it in the beginning of this episode, and I'll say it again. Fuck, man. I can hardly handle this shit.
자네 덕분에 잘 있다가 이름이 생각났어. 내 이름은 일남이야. 오일남.
What an episode, man. So that was easily the best episode yet of this whole show. Yeah, man, I don't even know what to say. I'm literally at a loss of words, and that doesn't happen often to me. You know, I'm not like, I don't know. I know that in terms of reactions, I can see a lot of people who watch this episode, or maybe other reaction channels, right? That there would be people crying during that final scene there and stuff. And if, like, that's the thing. I can't, I don't know, for some reason that will never happen to me physically, but on the inside, I cried, dude. And like, yeah, I don't know. It's just, once again, that old guy is way too good of a character. I'll just say it again. It's like that was clear from the first episode on, I think, already. And it was clear here at the end where he revealed literally that all this time he'd just been acting up on his kind of dementia and stuff, right? And the fact that he, yeah, I don't know. It makes me kind of question, like, okay, so was he kind of testing him to see what he would do? And why, even if he kind of failed the test, would you still forgive him? Well, again, because he's too good of a fucking character. That's why. But, dude, yeah, that's, oh my god, man. I literally just don't know what to say. This is going to be messing, by the way, with the main character's thoughts for the rest of the remaining 3 episodes. It has to be, because he's going to feel so fucking terrible about this, and rightfully so. And like that's the conflicting thing about this, where you're seeing how some of these people are just fucking over their partners to make it through, right? And like, as messed up of a thing as that is, it's understandable, because it's like, dude, this is the game that they're playing. It's literally a game of survival. This is what they signed up for. They knew that to make it out of this alive, there's only you only have one option, and that's to make it out alive. And you're going to have to do whatever means are necessary to accomplish that, right? And so, again, it's like, this is where I genuinely do not know whether I should be... Like, I can see a lot of people would be judging these characters for doing it, right? And I seriously don't know if I can judge them for it. I don't know if that sounds messed up. But because that's the thing, I obviously find what they do such a shitty thing. But at the same time, I get it. And I don't know what I would have done in that moment. And I don't know if my morals would have been able to withhold me from doing shitty things. And that I'd always make sure that I'd do the right thing in a situation like this. I mean, that's obviously how I try to make it through. But when you see that you have one marble left, and that you just lost the last game, and that you can lie your way out of it to still make it out alive, what are you going to do in that situation? I actually genuinely want to know from you all in the comments, what would you do in that situation? Because dude, again, like, that's just the thing. Can I really judge them for it? As fucked up of a thing as it is. I mean, honestly, I don't know. It's our main guy that had to do a fucked up thing. It's the classmate guy that had to do a really fucked up thing, and I can't believe Ali died this way. I mean, again, like, yeah, I don't even want to talk about this anymore. It's I had not. That's the thing. This episode was so. The first half hour or 40 minutes, I found this game kind of weird and too very simplistic, obviously, right? And seeing how all the characters dealt with their own situation, and I'm like, what is this going to be leading up to? And you just see the 2 female characters that are having this conversation with each other, right? And they're not, they're just having these conversations, and you're like, okay, get to it. You know what I mean? Yeah, they were waiting for the final moment to do one game. They'd said that from the start, but it's like, okay, but what's the point then? And then you learn that this. The all the intentions behind this one girl have just been to find out what the other girl is like, what her story is, to realize that she has more to lose, and that she, again, like again, I don't know their names, but like the new girl, so to say, like she talked about her traumatic story with her parents and stuff, right? Her mother, who was killed by her father, she killed her own father. Like, she had nothing left. And that was the whole point. And it makes a lot of sense for her character and the way she's been acting all this time. It's like, you could tell that there was something up with her, right? Like, she wasn't... I don't know. She was scarred. She was just scarred. That's the best way to put it. So... yeah, I'm kind of at a loss of words, and you might be seeing that in this review right now. I don't really know what to say. I don't know where we're gonna go from here. It's the criminal guy who actually ended up in the... I mean, yeah, he didn't do anything really shitty this time around. Funnily enough, he was the one who did the least shitty things. He just got lucky that his partner made such a fuck up, where he hit a little stone or whatever it's called with the marble, and therefore managed to knock the criminal's guy, his marble, into the hole. Yeah. I mean, should I still be bringing up one question that I have left? What actually happened to the crazy girl? That's obviously what we saw in the beginning. Is like she was separated from them all because she didn't manage to find a partner. We don't know what's going to happen with her now. I assume, obviously, she's still alive. And we're going to learn about that. Maybe somehow they're going to... Actually, what if she, because she couldn't find a partner, was given a pass for this game? Now that I think about it. She might have been the luckiest out of all of them, if that's the case. Or they're going to have some type of special purpose for her in the next game where she's going to have extra odds of losing or something. Or I don't know. That's what I would kind of, think about. But what an episode, dude. Crazy. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna speak on it anymore. I think I've said enough. It's wow. I'm honestly blown away by this one. I just didn't see. Yeah, again, with all the build-up and stuff, I did not see these last 15, 20 minutes coming. And they just absolutely blew me away. So, yeah, we have 3 more episodes to go for this season. And of course, if you already want to watch those, they will be up on my Patreon, which is linked on top of the description. You can get early access to those episodes right there and see all my thoughts on the remainder of the season, as well as full-length reactions if you want to watch the entire episodes with me. I actually made some comments during this full-length reaction for this episode that I probably will not be using in the in the edit, so that might actually be interesting for you to check out if you want, but I don't want to tease you or force you into something, of course. It's your own choice, but that being said, yeah, that was my reaction to episode 6 of Squid Game, and I look forward to seeing you back for episode 7.